So the first time Zach and I met,
Oh, first time we met, it was on well, yeah, I think it was a mission trip.
was actually on a mission trip in Pascagoula, Mississippi. It was right after Hurricane Katrina. They were hit pretty hard with that.
We didn't really know each other right away, but I guess the first time we actually officially met was on the mission trip.
And we went down with our church youth group down there to help them build houses and do construction work and stuff. I was a sophomore in high school and he was a junior, I believe.
It was in youth group. I would have been a junior, she would have been a sophomore. So she started coming to youth group. I was already part of the youth group.
And really that was the first time we met, and we kind of just hit it off as friends at that point.
And we just kind of really got to know each other that week and became pretty good friends.
What attracted me to him first?
Outside of her looks, I guess.
Was I think his smile in the physical sense.
She's very pretty, but outside of that, I mean, she's fun, she's outgoing, easy to talk to.
Otherwise, he's fun, he's cool. Sometimes he's a little too cool for school, but just his personality. I feel like we have the same sense of humor too, so that's helpful.
And we have a lot in common, so that obviously works. So
our first date, we actually talked about this the other day.
Our first date, that's a good question.
Yeah, we don't know if we have a first date. We were just friends for a long time.
Well, she would have been a sophomore at K-State, I was a junior. But to tell you a specific time, I don't think either of us know. I might get in trouble if she does know this, but
we just hung out a lot, and then we just kind of started dating. So there really wasn't just like a first date.
We were just good friends, and we just got closer and closer, and there was never officially a first date. It was probably like Valentine's Day or something, I don't know. Something like that.
Our first kiss.
Our first kiss,
he kissed me on the forehead before he ever kissed me on the lips, and that was kind of the summer when we started dating.
That is a great question.
You know, I couldn't say when our first kiss was, though.
But it had to have been on our first date. It would only make sense, right?
No, that's really sad that I can't remember it. Well, maybe he'll know. Our first kiss, gosh, why don't I know that? I don't know.
So I'm gonna say Valentine's Day. I'm terrible, this is bad.
Who said I love you first?
I think I did. I think it was me. I went out on a limb and said it.
He did.
I'm taking credit for it.
And then I said it at the same time. I mean, I felt it, I just didn't want to be the first one to say it.
Couldn't tell you when. Couldn't tell you when it was.
What do I love most about Zach?
Probably just that we were so similar and we have so much in common.
Gosh, there's a lot of things. I love his laugh. I love his heart.
We're both easygoing. I mean, we just hang out and have a good time all the time, so we get along.
I love that we can have fun together. I just love him. It's hard to pinpoint certain things. I don't know, it just kind of all comes together for me to just love all of him.
I gotta say the most exciting thing about us getting married is I'll be in Kansas City and we'll finally actually be together in the same town permanently?
Being roommates, I would say, is what I look forward to most. I look forward to just being with him every day, seeing him every day, getting to come home to him.
I mean, we've been dating for 3 or 4 years. I mean, we've been together and we've always been in different towns, so it'll be exciting to actually see her every day.
We never have really lived in the same city, so even just being in the same city would be awesome. I'm excited to even just like cook for him and just to be his wife and to love him and be his best friend.
In 5 years, I see us living in Kansas City, hopefully owning a house together.
Probably just having kids, maybe just starting to have kids. It's hard to say at this point.
Maybe 1 kid by then, not 2, that's too much.
Hopefully I'll be able to work part-time and then kind of help Zach with his job for the most part. Living in a little home. Kind of just living life before we have to settle down and start having kids and being real grown-ups. There's a lot of things we want to do before we have to do that.
Just loving each other like we always do, and I don't know, I'm excited to see where we are.